The Edge at 11 starts now.
Yeah, I love that story. All right, well, tonight on The Edge, a winter blast arrives just before Christmas Eve. It's been a slippery evening out there, but crews, well, they've been working hard to keep the streets clear of ice and snow.
The road's been slippery. Yeah. People have been sliding out already. They do need to be a little more salt down.
And the crews working at the Road Commission for Oakland County have gotten the memo from Mother Nature and then some, with about 50 trucks out county-wide dousing the streets with salt as they wait to see what else might be needed with winter conditions subject to change.
And right now, we're kind of waiting to see what else the weather does tonight. If the temperatures drop and this all turns to solid ice, we'll increase the number of trucks and continue to salt and blade.
We saw team members loading up their rigs at the Southfield Salt Dome off Franklin near Northwestern as they prepare for a potentially long night.
There's enough slush right now. We're using the underbelly plows to scrape that off the road, and we'll continue that all night or as long as needed. As the temperatures drop down, we get things melted with salt. The temperatures drop down and anything freezes, then there's the risk of a lot of ice. And so we're going to try to stay out and keep putting salt down to try to prevent that from happening.
And with that in mind, drivers we talked with are brushing up on their own strategies for staying safe.
Just get up a little early. Take your time. Don't be speeding. Stay in your lane. Keep the music down. Windows defrost. I don't know. This is what I do.
Yeah, good advice. I love music, but yeah, keep it down and stay focused on those roads. Well, the question tonight, are we going to see a white Christmas after all? Well, Weather Authority Rich Luterman, the best in Detroit in town, joining us now.
I'm going to answer it this way, Dave. We're going to see a cloudy Christmas for tomorrow and for Wednesday. Lots of clouds. Our latest storm brought wintry weather to the region today. There was rain at times and sleet, some freezing rain, and certainly some snow. But notice how this whole system is edging off to the east from New England all the way down to St. Louis. There's some wet weather for us. The last of the snow showers are up around Saginaw and Flint. They'll be peeling away quickly during the overnight period. You can see on Sky Tracker not a whole lot left for Wayne County and Detroit. Around Pontiac, some flurries, and again, still a few snow showers closer to Flint. Here's that winter weather advisory until 1 a.m. Remember, we've had quite a bit of rain and slush out there, so it's going to take a while to melt. The salt does work well with numbers in the mid to lower 30s. How about some live pictures from Buffalo, New York? All of a sudden, they have the snow. Sure looks wintry there in western New York State. For us, 34 and 25, your official high and low. It was cold this morning. Thankfully, it was dry during the early morning hours. Here are your averages. There's your rainfall total, close to 0.2 of an inch of rain at Metro Airport. And thankfully, these numbers are at or above 32, and we are not expecting a flash freeze tonight. If anything, these numbers are going to hold steady for most of the night. There's 32 in Howe, 35 in Mount Clemens, 36 over at City Airport. Not much of a breeze out there from the south and west, but there is some cold air north of us. Marquette 25. There's Thunder Bay at 17, 38 in Fort Wayne. Watch what happens to our weather system. There it goes. We have high pressure building in for the next couple days, and this high keeps us dry for the Christmas holiday. Any lingering snow showers will be ending over the next couple of hours. We're down to 32, so again, we're not expecting a flash freeze. There's your forecast for Tuesday, Christmas Eve. Lots of clouds, perhaps a few flurries. And then here comes the full 7-day forecast. More clouds for Wednesday. That's Christmas Day. Look at Thursday and Friday, near 40 degrees, and then near 50 degrees for the weekend upcoming with some occasional rain showers. Remember, always get the latest forecast. Check the radar and the numbers right there. The Fox 2 Weather app, you can download it for free in the App Store or in Google Play. Dave, back over to you.
All right, thank you so much, Rich. Well, a Warren superintendent and another school official both facing charges after a recent arrest. Fitzgerald Public Schools Superintendent Holly Stang and Amanda Carroll, the district's food services director, were arrested last Friday. The two are accused of smoking marijuana within 1,000 feet of school grounds near the corner of 9 Mile and Ryan. Police tell us both women left in separate cars, but they were pulled over. The two women appeared to be under the influence. Authorities say. Police also say Stang allegedly had a hunting rifle in her car.
On marijuana alone, that is very difficult to prove under Michigan law. It's not like alcohol where you have a .08 legal limit. And as to the weapons count, we're talking about a hunting rifle, perhaps not like a concealed weapon, not a machine gun, a hunting rifle. To my knowledge, she's not a hunter. I don't know if she had any knowledge that that was even there. Was it even hers?
Well, both women have been placed on leave from their jobs at Fitzgerald Public Schools. They are both out on bond. And we're learning more about a shooting that killed a father of 2 children over the weekend. It happened at the Shell gas station at 9 Mile and DeQuinder in Warren. Investigators tell us 38-year-old Brandon Zahner was getting a cup of coffee when he and the suspect got into a fight. Police say the suspect left and then came back, shot and killed Zahner. 45-year-old Al Williams was arrested at a motel not far from the scene.
Robbery, nothing was taken. There's no allegation or indication or evidence supporting any sort of theft-type motive, robbery-type motive. Argument where one person made the very serious and conscious choice to introduce a weapon and now is obviously facing charges appropriate for his actions.
Well, we're told the victim worked at Bray's Hamburgers across the street from the gas station. A GoFundMe has been set up for Zahner's family. We have a link to that GoFundMe page on our website, fox2detroit.com. Well, the state taking action against a company that spilled thousands of gallons of chemicals into the Flint River more than 2 years ago. 60-year-old Razinder Minhas, a former top executive at Lockhart Chemical Company, was arraigned last week on multiple charges, including public endangerment. He's accused of mismanaging and neglecting critical maintenance at the company, which dumped 15,000 gallons of oil into the Flint River in 2022, according to state environmental officials.
Was it accident or was it deliberate? Was this just simple neglect or was it neglect? Was it intentional, and is there criminal culpability? And that's exactly what we found.
Now, Mr. Minhas ran this chemical factory with a mentality geared towards keeping operational costs low and profits high, to patch bullet holes with Band-Aids and to keep the public safe with all the might and muster of a series of patchwork of bare minimum efforts.
Well, Minhas is also facing more than $1 million in fines. All right, switching gears to some holiday spirit. A Detroit mother of 4 gifted with something to help her family keep going, a brand new car. Fox 2's Lauren Edwards has more on this wonderful Christmas surprise.
God is good. I can't believe that I won. My car was stolen back in May. My son just had a seizure.
Ashley Leatherwood overcome with emotion after winning a new Chevy Equinox Monday evening.
I have a baby that was born with a rare disease. Her therapists and nurses come out to the house 3 times a week. Then I have to catch the bus back to get my daughter from off the school bus. It's just overwhelming. I couldn't believe that I won.
The mother of 4 says she learned she'd won just minutes after arriving to the Beat the Odds Detroit Friends and Family Car giveaway raffle at Impact Church. The gym was packed for the announcement.
4 people actually got selected. Well, 3 people. She was the 4th person who was to be selected. 3 didn't even come to make it to pick up the car, so she was the 4th one here. She walked away with a car today.
Darrell Ewing, founder of Beat the Odds, an organization that's been successful in reducing crime on the street, says Leatherwood submitted a video into the competition detailing her need for a car. Her story, he says, immediately touched him and Lions defensive end Zadarius Smith.
I almost wanted to cry. You know, I'm about to shed a tear now. I'm just joking. But, man, I'm just happy for her, man. It's all love and it's a blessing, man, just to be able to give on this Christmas.
Smith teamed up with Ewing to make the car giveaway possible. He says it's all about paying it forward.
I watched my mom take care of me and my brothers, man. It was just so hard, you know, for her. So to be able to come here, man, and bless somebody with a car is awesome, man.
Leatherwood was grateful. She cried and gave hugs throughout the night. Not only did she walk away with a new set of keys, but a renewed hope for the holidays.
Keep hope alive, keep praying. God is good. He really is.
Such an incredible story. And again, it was a raffle, so when her name was called and she walked up to the front of the line, she was the winner. And she says she's the only one that walked away with a car that night. And Impact Church says that the event was also a toy giveaway, and that this holiday season they've been able to give away 1,300 toys. Reporting here in downtown Detroit, Lauren Edwards, On the Edge.